Hey guys, Blessing here, and how are you all doing? Good evening to everybody. Welcome to another live stream, our weekly scheduled live streams. I'm glad to have you here. My voice is not 100%. I don't know why, but I think it's because I took a break. You guys know, sometimes when your immune system has done all the work, the moment you just take a break, you break down, more or less. So I think that's what I have. A sore throat, but I have here a hot cup of tea. So that should be fine. Welcome once again. Please go ahead and share this video. Let other people know that we are here. I just need to check if I am connected on Facebook because for some reason I couldn't find the post. But let me check now that I'm live here. Yes. Yes, I'm connected. Okay. Let's see who we have in the comments to start with. Cheryl is here. Good evening and welcome. Lucy. Hello, Suzanne. Hi. Ginger. Hi. Sexy Fox. How are you? Who else is here? Anne, welcome. Life with M. Hi. Vanessa. Ilona. Mariam. Bernie. Nadine. We don't have too many people here tonight. What's going on? Nicola. What is happening? Can we share the video? Let's go ahead and share. Give it a thumbs up already. Let's keep the engagement going. Sound is good today. Oh, nice. Let me keep, that reminds me. Let me just put the phone somewhere a bit far away from me, because once I start to move, it might start to affect. Okay, but I'm glad to get that feedback. Iris, I see you. Jacqueline, welcome. Raylene, welcome to you. Smorgan's Coffee, hi. Oh my God, I didn't mail you back or message you back. Pamela, hi. Okay, let's get started so that hopefully we go home in time. I don't think we're gonna go home in time because today's video should be an interesting one from the title. Nancy UMEH supporters are cyberstalking OLUFUNKE AFEH and some other bloggers. And we are going to listen to that tonight. We should have done this like last week or 2 weeks ago. I think last week maybe. Because the voice notes came out a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, thereabout. But I couldn't do it last week because I just didn't have enough time to put everything together. So we just did the regular show last week, which we were even late. We did it a day later. But today I had time to just gather everything together. So we are finally doing, you guys, I love the way I do my things. Like, I don't rush. Like, there's some people who, they want to buy themselves on it. Like, oh, I must, no. If I cannot do it, I'll do it another time. Nobody is going to flog me. This social media work, I don't work for anybody. I don't know about other people, but I think most people here, they create their own pages, they work for themselves. But the way they act, like their life depends on this social, well, some people's life, some people's lives actually depend on social media, but I don't just know, you know. Anyways, yes, so we know, well, most of you here know. That's why I love you guys to share this video so that more people, more new people can join this movement and be aware or get awareness about what we have been talking about in the last 2 months, right? Yeah, we started in March. Yes, 2 months. Although the case itself started in February when OLUFUNKE AFEH got, I'll just say, kidnapped, in my words, yeah, the way I see it. And many of you are also following what is now going on with Very Dark Man. And when I read some of the things or I watch some videos, I'm just like, oh my God, this sounds familiar. This sounds familiar. And we come up here every week. Previously, we were coming here every day saying justice for Angel. Now we see that this thing is even bigger and broader than Angel. It's a stain on the system. It's a stain. But it's not everybody they will do it to that they will get away with. That's why we have to do it, if that makes sense. It's like almost a normal thing in Nigeria that your rights are violated. But they don't do it to the wealthiest people, the most corrupt people. They easily get away with so many atrocities. But when they see someone, they feel like, okay, we can intimidate you, or we are going to silence you. Your voice is too loud. Then they think they can use that person as a scapegoat or to scare other people away. So even if they do it, law enforcement agents, they do it to certain people and they get away with it. There are some people you will not do it to and get away with it. People like Very Dark Man, you are not going to get away with it. People like OLUFUNKE, you are still not getting away with it. We are not saying don't, if you want to write a petition, we are not saying you should not. If you want to report whatever, we are not saying you should not, but do it the right way. Do not violate people's human rights. And the worst part of it is you put up a petition saying someone did something to you, and you are seeking justice, and in the quest for justice, you are violating someone's fundamental rights. That means there is something wrong somewhere. From eyewitnesses, Very Dark Man was kidnapped. He was blindfolded and taken away, and nobody knew where they were taking him to. Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar, right? And we are not only going to look a bit into that today, we are going to, let me just read what you see here on your screen. This is the lawyer of Very Dark Man that wrote here. He said, I don't know which post came first. Okay, I think this one of 23 hours came first. He said, got into the country this evening and went straight to VDM at EFCC. That's where he's been held. I just left him. We still cannot understand why he was arrested. EFCC said there is no petition against him after our repeated demand. Although I saw a post by EFCC saying whether a series of petitions or multiple allegations by different petitioners, something like that. Now they are saying no petition against VDM. And if the lawyer is saying he cannot even understand why VDM was arrested, in the case of OLUFUNKE, there was a yama petition put together. That petition is as good as no petition. The petition Nancy UMEH went and submitted at the police station. If they had not written a petition, I think it would have been better than putting together a level 3. When I say level 3, elementary school, 3 petition. She now said I sell shit pots, and she now said she now said she said it via SMS and text message and on YouTube and on Facebook, like a yama petition was put together by the police for Nancy UMEH and her family. And based on that petition, they went to Abuja and got OLUFUNKE arrested. And in the first couple of days after her arrest, even when her lawyers tried to gain access, she was not allowed. Different things happened that eventually a lot of things will still come out. That's the justice. That's the justice that needs to be sought, this kind of justice. So many people are protesting now in Nigeria against what is going on with Very Dark Man. And so many people have fallen victim of this same system, this same manner of just taking people in. No law, no order. Just taking people in and treating them inhumanly and just holding them without proper communication as to, okay, who is the petitioner? Where is the petition? I want to see it. I want to, like, it's like you're going to an examination hall when you go to the police or to the EFCC and say, okay, let us see the petition. It's mad. It's crazy. The second post says, bail granted VDM. Social media bail, as we are yet to receive any bail document from the Commission. We have made several repeated demands in this regard since yesterday that we were informed about decision to grant bail. This bail thing, so many people don't know how it works in Nigeria. They will hold you, and in most cases, as we have seen, it's a bailable offense and you can be bailed out, yeah, until they are ready to take you to court, right? But they want to hold you, but they know that legally they are not allowed to hold you longer than a certain period of time. So they will even delay you based on the bail. They will tell you, oh, no problem, just bring a shorty. Oh, bail is good. She can be granted bail, he can be granted bail. And they will confuse you. And everything just to extend and delay and hold that person for a longer period of time. Why is that always the case? Why does that have to be the case in Nigeria? Hold that person for a longer period. They will not quickly make it clear, okay, this is the case, this is the petition, these are the bail conditions once they are met. No, they will say it verbally. The bureaucracy is off the chain negatively, verbally. Now, make it concrete. They can even take 2 days. They can tell you, the person that is supposed to sign this thing is not here, so you have to come back tomorrow. That's how they are. They will drag somebody's life because they are in Nigeria. If the world continues to keep quiet to things like this, things will go wrong. So many people have been locked up and they never came out of that cell. They never came out. That's why we cannot keep quiet. Even if it feels like, oh, maybe we don't have too many people here. Even if it's one person that hears and gets the message, that is good. That message will be spread to other people. Because what is bad is bad. So it brings me back to what we have been discussing in the last 2 months. And we know the case that Nancy UMEH and her family, they said that the videos that OLUFUNKE made, according to the petition we read on Sahara Reporters, they said the videos OLUFUNKE made is bad for their business, is tarnishing their image, is this and that and this, and the reputation. Yeah, reputation. And that's the allegation against, or the accusation against OLUFUNKE affair. And based on that petition, which I call a yama rubbish petition, she was arrested. And the moment the news broke, the supporters of Nancy UMEH jumped into celebration. What are you celebrating? Now I think they are all feeling like, oh my God, we celebrated too early. You were celebrating, but you didn't know what you were celebrating. Maybe in your mind, Nigeria is like the US, that once the police swings into action, there is something behind it. It's not Nigeria. Once you pay your money, the police will swing into action. Give them mobilization fee, buy fuel in their car, in their truck, they will swing into action in Nigeria. It doesn't call for celebration. The point is, when you arrest someone, charge them, or, bring them before the judge. Don't just be holding them because you've been told and you've been paid just to hold them to make a statement, to intimidate them, to put fear in them, and make their case like, oh my God, what's going on? I don't even understand what is happening. It's all a mental strategy to just put you in that place of, okay, maybe actually I did something wrong, which is not the case. Because when somebody writes a petition against you, they simply made an accusation. And accusations don't always have to mean it actually happened the way the accusations sound. Accusation is just, okay, this is what you believe I did wrong to you. Write it down in your petition. Then I have to prove that you are lying. I didn't do that to you. Even if I did something similar, this and this and this is the reason. That's when you go to court to go and present your case. But in this case, you made the accusation in your petition. You brought it online, and your fans interpreted that as, oh my God, they have arrested someone who committed a crime. And that is not the case. And I'm so glad we have succeeded in at least establishing that. They said they needed time to do their investigations. They were requesting for an extension of the remand order. Oh, let them keep her, let them keep her, let us do investigations. But they kept failing. Because in my opinion, anyway, let's not even go too deep. So, before you celebrate something like this against someone, there are people who don't like VDM. I don't always agree with VDM. I like what he does. I like his boldness. I like his courage. His fearlessness to just stand for what he believes is right. I love that about him. But many times I feel like he puts personal feelings in. Let me just give you an example of what I mean by that. He had this beef with a guy called Njoh. And it was very bad, very bad. That Njoh even had to resign from his place of work because of that beef. It was very scandalous, yeah. Njoh left his job. So now another business hired Njoh to influence for them. They paid him to do an advert. And the next thing VDM did was to go and start to say some negative things about the business. So, of course, there are people who would not be very happy with that move. Like, hey, you have your beef with Njoh, leave other businesses out of it, yeah? But whether you like VDM or you don't like VDM, it's clear for everybody to see that what is going on, what is happening now with VDM is 100% against the law. 100%. Unless the EFCC comes forward with, a better explanation as to why they did what they did in the way that they did what they did. Yeah. So the people who don't like VDM now might be sitting in their corners celebrating his arrest. Oh my God, yes, good for you. Your big mouth, good for you. But does that make VDM a criminal? No. People possibly wrote petitions against him. People possibly said he did this and that. But it would be ludicrous, more or less, to go and start celebrating his arrest now. Because his arrest now doesn't mean he's going to do jail time. His arrest now doesn't really say much. It just says, okay, something is happening. They are investigating. He might come off with nothing. He might also not come off with nothing. But you're going to celebrate, like, it shows a certain degree of illiteracy that you don't even know how things work. Getting someone arrested, especially in Nigeria, doesn't say too much. It's a big thing. Don't get me wrong. It's a big thing, especially if you don't have people behind you and you don't have money. they can mess you up. That's when it's really a big thing. But when I say it doesn't say too much, I mean, it's not a sign of you are a criminal. That's why you got arrested. No. Wait, where did I put the phone? Okay. I hope the sound is good. I'm looking at the comments so far. Okay. Okay, so it happened. It happened. Do you know how many times VDM has been arrested? Do you know how many times he has been arrested? Still, he still has his pride as a man, as the man that he is. He still comes out on social media to tell his truth. And I've been hearing some, I don't want to use some strong words this night. I've been hearing some of Nancy UMEH's supporters coming to say, oh, why are you not talking? Now I'm going to play some voice notes for you guys. Why are you not talking? They were telling Angel. Oh, now you are humble. Now you can talk. Because the illiteracy in that person that said so inhibits or prohibits that person from knowing that when you are having a legal case with someone, you are always advised not to engage, not to mention, not to, have any form of contact verbally or otherwise with that person. Nancy also is not and cannot mention OLUFUNKE. She can, she has the freedom. OLUFUNKE also has the freedom to talk about these people. She does. I don't know why, illiteracy is a curse. Illiteracy is a curse. It's not just a disease. Yeah, I'm going to play that for you, for us to really analyze it. So again, I see that the celebration that they had, the fake celebration, in French they say faux, like just false celebration, died. It died. What happened? No more celebration. No more celebration. So let's get into it. We have talked long enough. So the Nancy UMEH wrote a petition against OLUFUNKE. Her hands are not pure, and her supporters are grand bullies and cyber stalkers. They didn't just start now, they have always been. And it's really good when people are really illiterate and senseless that this person did not even wait for this case to finish before they would start to come after OLUFUNKE. The case is still ongoing, and you went and you were stalking and harassing OLUFUNKE in her private space. If I'm not mistaken, I think the message that person dropped to Angel is OLUFUNKE for the new ones here. The message was in her WhatsApp, if I'm not mistaken. So you left social media and went into the WhatsApp of the person your madam is having a police case with, just to harass that person. What signal did you send to the authorities with that voice note? It shows your level of dumbness. That's Horian that did this thing. And I've always said Horians are really shallow-minded. They are dumb. They don't think deep. They are not critical thinkers. They don't think beyond the length of their nose. They don't. They just act like rash, like irrational dogs. They just go out there and just act. Many of them. That's why they always come out and just rant, and write and do every day. You see them all over, people who don't have a life. Yeah. So when I saw that voice note, I was like, this person. Anyways, I think I should just play it for you. So I'm about to play you the voice note of Nancy UMEH supporter, just for you to get an idea of what the fans and the supporters of Nancy UMEH have been doing to bloggers for over 2 years, going to 3 years, actually more than 3 years. What they have been doing. Those people they call Koreans. Originally, they were Kora Obidi's fans. But the moment Nancy UMEH created her page in 2022, Nancy UMEH adopted those fans. Nancy UMEH would come live and address the Koreans because Nancy UMEH did not have her own fans. She does not have her own fans. She would come up on live video and say, "Hi, Koreans." I'm like, Koreans are supposed to be your sister's fans. Which one is hi, Koreans? You are sharing fans with your sisters. I don't get it. It's like me coming out now and saying, "Hi, Angels fans," or "Hi." It's even relevant for me to say "Hi, Angels fans" because this video is about Angel Empire, more or less. Or "Hi, Justin Dean's fans." Like, you're a parasite, Nancy UMEH. Let's start there. So, not to digress, these Koreans were originally Kora fans, and then Nancy UMEH slashed them in two and packed some of them, and they became both the fans of Nancy UMEH and Kora Obidi. And what they have in common, all those people, what they have in common is they just come after you. They don't know the difference between bullying and critiquing or criticizing somebody online. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with you being a critic on social media or criticizing someone's behavior or speech or their actions. Absolutely nothing wrong. But when you are not exposed, you are limited to one rugged village in Africa and you manage to escape to a foreign land, but you didn't take the good cells of your brain along with you that are still able to develop. You brought the dead brain cells along with you. So those brain cells never develop into anything bigger and better. So you cannot really learn more than you used to know back then when you were in that village. Okay, that's why you would not grow as a person to understand certain things. For example, it's okay for us to disagree. It's okay for us not to like the same things and the same people. It's okay for me to say, I even dropped a video of Iniedo, beautiful woman. I love Iniedo. And I said, I don't like this look. That is fine. That is not bullying. But these people don't even know what bullying is. They don't know the difference between bullying and criticizing. They don't. So when bloggers like Angel's Empire come out to, say their truth about what they have seen online, and they are very straightforward, they don't sugarcoat, they just say it the way they see it, they say their raw truth. But because that truth doesn't fall in favor of either Korobidi or Nancy UMEH, because bloggers like Angel's Empire do not leak the unwashed nyash of Obidi sisters. No. They don't even leak any nyash at all. How much more the leaking unwashed nyash of Obidi's sisters? Bloggers like Angel's Empire, bloggers like Blessing Njoh, we don't leak us. If you don't like it, just start crying. Because you find it difficult to walk away. So just start crying. So the moment you as a blogger like that, you come out here and boldly and fiercely give your truth, the next thing is, oh, you are bullying her. You are bullying her. No. Go and learn what bullying means. But what the Koreans do actually is bullying. And many of them have come out boldly to say they are bullies. So when we criticize, they respond by bullying us. That is what has been going on for 3 years. We as bloggers who analyze, we sit down and analyze. If you really look at the things we say, we are deeply breaking down stuff. We are analyzing, dissecting the story, showing different sides of it, throwing light on it. And when we see something that is looking shady, looking not correct, inconsistent, we call it out. There is no shame in that. We call it out and we criticize. I have it in my bio. I'm a critic. I'm an analyst. There is no shame in it. The moment we criticize, the next thing we see, we get bullied. Because in their own understanding, their limited understanding, they say we are bullying because we do not agree. So disagreement is not bullying. What you Koreans have been doing to us is bullying. And then when we give you fire, you will cry more than the bereaved. So the Nancy UMEH is about to see the meaning of cyberstalking. Come and listen to your supporter, Nancy UMEH, how your supporter harassed OLUFUNKE AFEH that you are currently in a police case with, and how your supporter harassed Annie Court, another blogger in New Zealand. Come and listen. And come and tell us if OLUFUNKE AFEH ever called you on WhatsApp or ever dropped you a voice note on WhatsApp. Tell social media or tell your lawyer, or write in your petition, another petition, that, oh, and she will be dropping me voice notes and she will be threatening me and she will be saying things and making me feel unsafe. Let us know if OLUFUNKE did. OLUFUNKE sat down and analyzed videos that she saw online. And if there was a book, she had every right to analyze it because it was online. Just like many other people analyze that rubbish called a book. So what are we talking about? So the things that you people do, the obedience and their fans, their supporters, you people cannot take. The things that you do to people, you are saying people are doing to you. You are reporting people to the police for the things that actually you people do. The reason you guys ran to the police is because you could not subdue. You could not conquer, you and your supporters. You people came in your numbers. The bullying and harassment was massive. But you found out that you couldn't do it on social media. Your hands were tied. You ran to the police to pay money in the hope that they would help you eventually silence this girl that your supporters have not been able to silence. That's where your failure is just going to start. Let me play this. Let me not waste too much time. About Kora and the family again. Now, let's listen to an average Korean, what they have been doing to bloggers. This Korean is a supporter of Kora Obidi and Nancy UMEH. This is what they do. They are like leeches. They are bullies. They just go after people. You don't have a right to just say anything that looks like your opinion. If that opinion is not positive about Kora, oh, Kora, oh, hail Kora, oh, your yash is leaking, but it doesn't matter, it's moist. If your opinion is not like that, they will come after you. But Koreans, if you have chosen to be puppies, do not expect the entire social media to also be puppies, running after some dirty Nigerian sisters. No. Enjoy your puppy kingdom. Enjoy it. But the moment you expect that same treatment from all other bloggers, and then because you don't get that same treatment from us, you think by coming after us, by bullying us, harassing us, stalking us, reporting our pages, you think you're going to achieve it. You'd have to go and call your two madams. You will call their father. You raise up whoever they've buried. You bring all of them together, and you will still not achieve it. You will still not be able to silence certain people. Know that and give yourself peace. Let's play the audio. of the Korean, Nancy UMEH supporter.
Why are you not talking about Kora and the family again? We dare you to start talking about them.
You see the tone. This is what they do. Nancy UMEH, this is what harassment, this is cyberstalking. This is even a threat to life, more or less. Because what are you going to do? We dare you. That means you can do something. That means if Funke should break that there, if she should go against these words, you potentially can harm her. This is actually a threat. I want to hear a video where OLUFUNKE AFEH made a threat. And according to Nancy UMEH's petition, she put threat to life. Whose life? I was asking, nobody answered. Nancy UMEH, the life of your pots that already died in China before you even shipped them to Nigeria. Life of who did OLUFUNKE AFEH threaten? But we will get there. This person said, why are you no longer talking about Nancy UMEH, I believe she said. And I always enjoy to educate the Horians because we know these people. I doubt many of them completed primary school. I like to educate them. So I think I already even gave the answer why OLUFUNKE AFEH is no longer talking about them. I'm just going to summarize what I said before. But before I said, I will ask, why is Nancy UMEH not talking about OLUFUNKE? Was it not Nancy UMEH that wrote the petition? Why is she keeping quiet? Madam Bully, Madam Spokesperson, Madam Jobless, Madam Idle, Madam You Don't Have a Life, that took her phone to be dropping a voice note for a blogger. You come and answer why Nancy is not coming to talk about the petition that she wrote, that you are going to look for OLUFUNKE to be asking her questions when you have not asked your madam any question about the petition. That's number one. Number two, just to educate you, when you are having a case with someone, your lawyers would advise you not to mention them, not to talk about them. But that doesn't mean your lawyers even have the power to ban you from talking about them. OLUFUNKE can decide tomorrow and say, you know, I want to talk about Nancy. Yes, she can. But she doesn't want to jeopardize her case, which is smart. I'm educating you, Madam Kora, Madam Voice Note, which is a smart move. It's not a move of fear. I had a lawsuit with someone, and when that lawsuit started, yes, I was talking. My God, that was even when I started talking. Because when that person started, I did not even respond. Yeah, I just went and got my lawyers and got everything ready. Once it was ready, that was when I started. I even created a page. And guess what happened? The fans of that person contacted my lawyers because I posted some documents from the lawyer. So they wanted to confirm if it was fake or real, I guess. They contacted the lawyer and sent screenshots from my page to the lawyer. And I believe my lawyer told them, yeah, this is real. This is the law firm. Yeah, it's a real lawsuit. But the lawyer called me and said some people just contacted me from social media and they sent me screenshots. I would suggest this and this and this. Do not engage. Do not do this. Do not do that. I was like, oh, okay. But I'm a social media person and they are already aware that this is going on and I would like to keep them informed. He was like, no update, nothing. I was like, okay, now that you've said this, because they're expecting me to come, can I just inform them that my lawyer has said can I at least do that and tell them my lawyer said I should no longer? He said, fine, yeah, that's fine. You can inform them. You can always inform them. And I just, I felt like I had lost the case that moment because I was like, I need to talk, but I couldn't. So I just dropped a post. I'm sorry, my legal counsel already told me not to, talk about this case online. And I just suspended that page temporarily. And the moment the case got to the stage that I could talk about it, I reopened my page and Aluta continua in their mother's nyash. Do you understand? So it's legal advice. That doesn't, and the moment I shut down the page temporarily, of course they went out there, oh, she's running, oh, she's afraid, it's a lie, the liar didn't tell her, blah, 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 blah. There is no fear in stuff like this. The fact that OLUFUNKE AFEH is not talking is not fear. Don't get it twisted. The fact that she's not talking now doesn't mean she can never talk about them when the time is right. Because she's not on a gag order. It's only a judge that can put you on a gag order. She has the freedom to even talk about them right now as we speak, but it's not wise because your lawyer would advise you not to do so. And Nancy also, her lawyer must have told her, don't even say, and Nancy is not saying anything about it, but you are not questioning Nancy why she's not talking. So, Madam Olodo, this is the reason. I hope you're educated now. It's not out of fear. It's just a wise thing to stay away from that conversation while the case is on. Besides, what is there about those two to talk about? Don't you see how people are just like, who are these ones? They've expired. What really is still there to be analyzed about those expired two? Nancy is now running. The same Nancy that was hell-bent on saga. You people should go after the enemy. Yes, do the needful. Yeah, report. Go to the FBI. Those of you there, continue to call, continue to report. No eyes. Yeah, he's feeding his children junk. Yeah, he molested patients. Yes, he poisoned my sister. Where is the Nancy now? Her mouth is no longer running. So the Nancy that is running away, that her mouth is no longer running, you are asking why people are not talking about expired goods. She's even more expired than the pot she's selling. Madam Kora, is you I'm educating now. What a question. Why are you not talking? Why should she talk when the case is still going? What do you expect her to come and say? But you can't ask Nancy the same question. Why didn't you ask Nancy? Nancy, why are you no longer talking about Justin? Your Justin just said that your sister is twerking when her children were falling down. That's what he commented. Come and do a video, Nancy. Why didn't you go and ask Nancy? If they born Nancy well, go and ask Nancy. Go and ask her. She's in a prison of her own self. Nancy is in a prison of her own self. Because you think when you write a petition against someone, that will now give you autonomy. No, you put yourself in prison. Nancy, come and run your mouth. Your ex-in-law said your sister was twerking when her daughter was falling down. See your life. But you can't talk. You are hiding, Nancy. So, Olodo, when we hear the voice note you drop for Nancy UMEH, then we might look deeper into your question. Okay, let me play. Let me continue to play.
We didn't know you can be this humble. You know, you guys have to be careful online. The people that you're fighting for, you don't know them from nowhere.
She said the people that you are fighting for, you don't know them from nowhere. Madam Kora, you don't sound Nigerian. Let's start with that. So I can't say you are related to Nancy, but I can say that you are fighting for Nancy. You are a supporter of Nancy. You said the people that you are fighting for, you don't know them from nowhere. And the reason you are calling OLUFUNKE AFEH, the reason you are dropping her a voice note is not because of your mother. The reason you dropped OLUFUNKE AFEH a voice note is not because of your father or some miserable children that you poured on the street somewhere. No. The reason you dropped a voice note for OLUFUNKE AFEH in the middle of your depression and idleness, not having a life or project that they are looking forward to working on, the reason was Nancy UMEH and Kora Obidi. So where do you know them from? You see how much of a goat you are. When Kora Obidi says you Horians are goats, now this is a real life example of exactly why she calls you Horians goats. Because what you are telling OLUFUNKE AFEH immediately and directly applies to you. Olodo caller, I know you are going to watch this video. You don't have a life. Do you have a life? Do you have a life? No, come and tell us if you have a life. Prove us wrong that you have a life. What you just said applies directly to you.
And bully her father.
Now, let me play that again.
Family. Why? What did she do to you? Did she take your men away?
Hold on.
We dare you to start talking about them. We didn't know you can be this humble. You know, you guys have to be careful online. The people that you're fighting for, you don't know them from nowhere.
Okay, so where do you know Nancy from? You are fighting for Nancy now. You are her spokesperson. Nancy has a brother, younger brother in Canada. Why didn't he go and drop a voice note? That one knows Nancy from somewhere. Yeah, the younger brother knows Nancy. Their elder sister, Ada, knows Nancy. Why didn't that one drop OLUFUNKE AFEH a voice note? You, I guess you know Nancy also. That's why you went and dropped OLUFUNKE AFEH a voice note. So you more or less exposed yourself. You know Nancy from somewhere because you just said you go to Ghana. Or you said in another voice note that you go to Ghana. Was it in the same voice note? I'll play it anyways. That you go to Ghana. Who knows if you also go to Nigeria? So if you are telling OLUFUNKE AFEH that she's fighting for people she doesn't know, meaning you are defending the fact that you are fighting for people you know. Olodo caller, how does this call help Nancy UMEH's case? This is the harassment you people know how to do on social media. How does it help the people you are fighting for? Olodo caller. Janice, that reminds me, Janice, you're going to watch this video. I put off your case, but I've decided that series will be launched. I just don't know when. It's no longer dependent on, okay, if she doesn't know. I saw some things today. I was like, whoa, this girl went far. This Janice from Trinidad, Megan, inform Harold that all the things you have done online are about to fall on all of you. This girl, you know, we talked about this girl writing Skippo. It wasn't only Skippo, this goat wrote. Even my previous employer, there are screenshots that I found today. This girl went far. You will eventually get a life for yourself, Megan. Judy will cry for you. Just inform Harold of all your atrocities so that they can all be prepared. It will come. You can't get away with it. No. Before I was like, you know what? So many people are involved. No. They will be involved because you've done too much. And all the rubbish that all of you have done, how does all of that help the people who are fighting for? That's what I don't understand. We bloggers, when we blog, we do our own thing. We finish blogging, we enter house. We talk and we say our truth, not to defend somebody, but to defend the truth. We see something wrong, we speak up against it. But you Horians, you people are slaves, you are sheep, you are followers, you are just there to defend, whether wrong whether right. You are just loyal. We are not loyal to anybody. So you even saying you are fighting for the people you are fighting for, it shows that you are a cultist. It's the way that you fight for Nancy and Kora, whether they've done wrong, whether they are doing well, you just defend rubbish. And all the rubbish you have done so far, all of you in that cult, how has it profited them? The employers and pastors and football clubs that all of you wrote messages to, how much did they send to Kora Obi? Did they send Kora Obi a letter to say, oh, Kora Obi, sorry, or how do you feel? They will even look at her page, they'll be like, okay, this one is a soft porn artist. This one is a porn star. They'll be like, oh my God, let me not even write this one before she will come and lie that I'm about to harass her. Oh my God, let me see my sound. Oh, Lord Jesus. Thank you. I'm going to do something about that. Thank you. How is the sound now? Let me wait for feedback. How are we doing with the sound? So that I know whether to... Let me wait for feedback. It's still scratching. Okay, some people say it's better. Some say it's not 100. Okay, better. Okay. Okay, let's just watch it. Someone says okay now. Okay, the phone was very close to me. Thank you. Thank you for calling. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. I've put the phone a bit away. Let's just continue to play.
But you come online and bully her.
Oops. Oh. Hello. Oh, again. The second time because someone called. Okay. Thank you. Whoa. Let me see. Okay, let's watch the sound. Like in the next 60 seconds, yeah, in the next minute or so, let us just watch how it goes, and please let me know if it's still not better. I can always restart the live. I can restart it without ending it. Yeah, let's just watch. Okay, where did we stop?
Her family, why? They don't know them from nowhere.
And you know Nancy from somewhere. You don't know them from nowhere, but you are calling. I don't know if OLUFUNKE ever called anybody to say, hey, I want to drop a voice note. I don't know, but I doubt it. Because she doesn't know them from anywhere. She just goes on her page and says her bit and leaves. But you went as far as entering into her private phone. Her phone, WhatsApp. You went there to be talking nonsense out of your unwashed mouth. So you know them. Wow. OLUFUNKE should not do her videos because she doesn't know them. But you have the right to call OLUFUNKE directly or to drop a voice note because you know them. Okay, good one.
But you come online and bully her father, her family. Why? What did she do to you? Did she take your man away? Is Justin your boyfriend or something? Come on, you guys have to be smart. This is social media. Don't let it get to you so much and coming out there and disrespecting people, calling people out of their names, bullying people. What do you get from that?
Okay, so this person has clearly been focused on people who have an opposing opinion from her and her cultists. Because this person cannot tell me that she has not seen even the confirmation of her own cohorts that they are bullies. The so-called supporters of Justin, I want you to show me one of them that has come out to say, I'm a bully, I will bully you. Bring it out. But you, Horians, many of you have said you are bullies. So what are you talking about?
Like somebody to bully your daughter or bully you? Think about it.
And she has seen the likes of these Janice I just talked about. She has seen the post, the horrible things on that page. That is bullying. Making caricatures of people, distorting people, saying all manners of like abominable things, writing nonsense. People who don't have a life, who don't have happiness and love in their own lives. It's so easy to see them and notice them on social media. You just be like, why are you so invested? It's not even like, oh, a blogger that is just, okay, let me analyze. No, it's just focusing on a particular person every single day of your life. You don't have love in your life. You don't. Otherwise, but we'll get there. It's not for this video. I just remembered. I was like, okay, let me drop it here.
Of their names, bullying people. What do you get from that? Would you like somebody to bully your daughter or bully you?
Like the Horians have not bullied people's children. Olodo Kora. You want to swear that your Horians have not bullied people's children, people's parents? Maybe your parents need to be bullied before you will realize that your people are the grandest bullies on social media. Then you would understand what bullying is. Analyzing someone, even negatively, is not bullying. Criticizing someone fiercely does not amount to bullying. Go watch and read what your Horians do on their accounts and come back. And come back and tell me if you now understand what bullying is.
Think about it. Don't be so stupid. Unnecessary drama you always want to bring to yourself. Look at all this money that you spend. You could have used the money for something else.
No, she couldn't have used the money for something else because she would never have come online to beg for money for anything else. She has never begged. She's not horror. She's not. Do not compare and do not assume that, oh, she should have just, or she would have just come online also like horror and just asked for money and she would have used the money for something else like horror Obidi, your master, has done. No. If not for this case, no money would have been donated because she would not have had to beg for nothing. You see how dumb and limited your thinking faculty is, Madam Olodo Kora. For what reason would people have donated? Okay, guys, come and donate for my daughter. Oh, are you not dumb? Oh, you would have used the money for her daughter. Did she tell you her daughter is hungry? You people are quick to put people's kids in your mouth. Think about your own children first before you say you want to worry about another person's child. Madam Kora, have your children eaten? Have they bathed? Do you even have children that you are worrying about another person's child? No, she would never have used that money for her child. No, she's not Hora Obidi that needs to beg to feed her children. You goat. It's so irritating when people just believe, oh, you could have used that money that people donate. Why should people donate money for you in the first place? Why? Oh, you would have used it for your daughter. Really? People's money you would have used for your daughter. For what? Based on what? Kora Obidi is a natural beggar. Don't expect every other person to come and be begging online to help their children. Responsible parents know how to take care of their children, look after their children. They don't need to squeeze the faces of their children 7 times a day in front of a camera, exploiting the living daylight out of their minors. And you say you are succeeding because people are donating, you can use the money for your children. Go and work. Go and do noble work and be proud of your hard work. Not, oh, they donated for me, I'm blessed. You're a beggar. You think that's being blessed?
But you want to be foolish and follow this social media drama. I hope you learn a lesson. If you want to come back, you come back, and you're going to face more than what you face.
Did you hear that? Let me play that part again. So, Nancy UMEH, your fans now and supporters, since you people could not hold OLUFUNKE AFEH in custody, you people are frustrated because this is not the sound of people who are winning. What happened to your celebration? The frustration pushed you to the extent that you couldn't even hold yourself anymore. No more control over yourself. You had to go and drop a voice note. If she was in custody, would you have been able to drop a voice note? But it's the anger, the disappointment that she even still has a phone on which you can reach her. You are dropping nonsense. Nancy UMEH, you failed your people, eh? You really fault their hands. You and your quack lawyer that needs to learn ABC of law. You failed your people. They had hope and faith in you. Now they are back to their regular business of harassing bloggers. Because you failed them. They thought you and the police could just finish OLUFUNKE AFEH. But today they still have to do the dirty work they've been doing for you. Nancy, how do you feel about that? This is what we call cyberbullying. This is threat to life, 100%. Nancy, do you see the meaning of threat to life? Not that nonsense you wrote in that petition that you should shred into pieces and use it to wipe your backside. Talking about threat to life. Where? By analyzing the rubbish your sister wrote in her book. Didn't your father kill mosquitoes in the middle of the night on a woman that is 19 years old, university girl? Your father was looking for mosquitoes. Was he or was he not? Why are people crying? You people are crying. Your fans are also going about harassing people. Me, if you come and drop this kind of voice note for me, that is when I will start analyzing even more. That's me for you. I can ignore you forever, but the moment you feel like you come and threaten me, that's when I even start. I want to see that thing you can do. And I know that thing is nothing. It's just to talk. That's all you people can do. You can't touch any of us. You cannot. It's just to talk and write every day. And be in pain. Let's listen to that last part.
Why are you not talking about Kora?
Let me see if I can shift it forward. We
dare you to start talking about them. Their drama. I hope you learn a lesson. If you want to come back, you come back, and you're going to face more than what you face.
You hear that? She said, let's start with, I hope you learn a lesson. I know that Nancy has learned her lesson. Next time, that big mouth in front of her face, she will know how to shut it when she needs to shut it. You are hoping OLUFUNKE has learned a lesson. What is there to learn here? No, tell me what is there to learn. She knows the system of Nigeria. She knows how corrupt people are when they think they have money. There's nothing to learn here. It's the stupidity of the obedience that we are still evaluating. Nothing to learn. However, I'm not hoping Nancy learns. I know Nancy has learned. That's why she's running. That's why she can't run her mouth on Justin Dean anymore. He didn't favor her. The unrest in her life is eternal. I know she has learned because in her next life, when men use and dump her sister, Nancy will go and hide. She will not talk. She will act like Ada, their elder sister. She will support inside. She will not be driven by, oh my God, let me also create a page. Oh, my sister said there is money. Oh my God, my sister made $80,000 in 1 month. Hey, let me also come and start doing saga. That's what Nancy did. It didn't favor her. It did not favor Nancy, apart from the fact that she made money out of it, which was the goal. Nancy UMEH, did you ever dream of having a shortlet in Lekki? If you even ever dreamed of it, it was just a dream. It was a fantasy. But after the divorce of your sister, that fantasy became reality because you profited immensely from your sister's predicament. You made money from the saga, Nancy. But do you have joy? Do you have peace? And you bought a content baby as a sign of, okay, I've achieved everything. Climax. At the end of the day, content baby. Foul. See your life. You will continue to run and chase after, looking for peace. You won't find, Nancy. Because the internet never forgets. You think by keeping quiet now is going to repair and cover up all the nonsense. We have all the videos. It's just time I don't have. But I've told myself, when that time is here, I will come and be playing everything so that you will see your life in 2 years. The life you lived in the last 2 years, let me show you your online life, Nancy, and tell me if you are proud. If you are proud of that mouth on your head. No, I don't think you're proud. You're full of regrets. Your elder sister, Ada, I don't really think anybody can drag her, apart from the fact that she has the same nose as you and your sister. I don't think people can drag her really for anything. That, oh, Ada said this, Ada did this. No, I really don't think so. I don't think so. Or maybe they can drag her based on the current content she's doing. But you, Nancy, you have pooped all over social media. There is too much to drag you for. That's the regret you will live with the rest of your life. You will tell us if that money you made from bullying, even bloggers, you bullied bloggers, Nancy. You think you know how to talk indirectly. You are not mentioning names. You think you are smart. You think so. You're not mentioning names. You tell us if that money you made is worth the happiness and the peace of mind you sacrificed. 2 shortlets in Lekki. You people still bought a car on top of it. Now you are traveling. But before then, you cannot show anywhere you traveled to. Before 2022, you cannot. Apart from when you went and gave birth to American passport children. You went to the US to give birth to your children. Thanks to your stepmother. Just so that when they clock 18, they can also enjoy what the Americans are enjoying. What Cheta could not give you, Justin didn't give your sister on a golden platter. That's why people should worship Justin till you buy. Let Justin wash his legs and you drink the water. He's your God forever. He opened the way for your family. Nobody can change that. What Ada's husband can never give Ada, Justin gave Justin. Justin gave your sister. What Cheta can never give you that you are craving for. Otherwise, you wouldn't carry your big pregnancy to the US. Justin gave your sister 2 children. You are looking for US passport. See your life. A slave to the Western world. And you want to talk nonsense about first world countries because you are sick and tired of your shit hole, aren't you, Nancy? Otherwise, what are you looking for American passport for? Are you not satisfied with your children having Nigerian passports? You adore them, but you want to pretend like, yeah, we are all good here. We have a good life. Why are you looking for American passport for your children? If shame was a person, Nancy. But that American passport, your sister got it because of that same Justin that you dragged for over 2 years. Let's listen to that last part.
But you come back and you got social media drama. I hope you learn a lesson. If you want to come back, you come back, and you're going to face more than what you face.
If you want to come back, you come back, and you're going to face more than what you face. Nancy, you see the threat. These are your hoodlums that you and your sister pack all over social media. These are the touts. These are the agberos. These are the social media fighters, the bullies that go about harassing bloggers. This is just an example. This is just an example. Look at the riff-raffs you call supporters. These ones that don't even know how to hold a proper conversation, no dialogue, nothing. They just want to fight and buy. And me, I've said it, before they will even succeed in buying anybody, they will buy first. Before they will even succeed. Because what they are doing is digging their own hole where they will fall into. Because the person you claim you are fighting for has a case and you are going to threaten the other party. Wow, what a great supporter. A dumb one for that matter. Nancy is not talking about her case, but you want to go and talk to OLUFUNKE. Well done. She sent you, right? Nancy sent you to go and tell OLUFUNKE that, hey, if you want to come back, you come back and you will face more. We are here. We are here. Bring, in fact, it's on. Don't even bring nothing. Because the only thing people can bring is the leaking water from Korobidi's ass. You people have nothing to offer, only to watch her spread her legs. That's all you people have. That's all you enjoy. What does she produce? What do you benefit from whatever she gives? What does she give? So what can you do apart from talk like this? You should have just maybe created a page and talked on your page. Let's see your face. Let's start from there. Woman to woman. Not all this rubbish you're doing. Can you imagine? So Nancy, your message through your supporter was well delivered. Yeah, and well received. Okay. Now let us listen to another blogger that still got a message. The name of that blogger is Anicot. Nancy, do you see the hoodlums? I'm asking. These are the real bullies. These are the real cyber terrorists. Nancy Ume, you are writing petitions. Get your life. Your own petition is fake, eh? Your own is fake. Your petition is fake. This is the real thing. This is the real thing. Let's play it.
Somebody called me. Guys, they can't do me nothing. I live in a civilized country. Listen, guys, listen to it. Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Hello, who am I speaking with, please? Am I on to Anicot? Who are you, please? You don't fucking need to know who I am. Just give me the fucking response. Yes or yes.
Yes or yes. Nancy, see your life. You don't even have proper and cultured people that can even talk. She said, fucking give me fucking tell me yes or yes. My God. Nancy, look at your gang. Nancy, come and hear the voice of your gang members. Eh? In this one's mind now, she's a gangster. I'm going to get the job done. Nancy, in fact, let me just play it.
Hello, good morning. Hello? Hello, good morning. Hello, who am I speaking with, please? Am I on to Anicot? Who are you, please? You don't fucking need to know who I am. Just
You don't. Hey, okay.
give me the fucking response. Yes or yes.
Just give me the fucking response. You don't fucking. That one now in her mind, she's a thug. God. Oh, these people are really miserable goats, honestly. I can't just digest. You see why we are better than you. Imagine Blessing Njoh now picking her phone now. I want to call one of the supporters of Kora or one of the bloggers that blog and worship Kora. I want to call. Am I talking to goat number 4? Fucking give me the response. Yes or yes. Am I? Me, Blessing. Imagine. So you can already see the difference in pedigree. Nancy, you see the touts, the garage girls. You know, I always say it, that these people who follow these girls, these Nigerian Skamalama sisters, they do not operate intellectually at the same level as many of us who analyze. They don't. And this is the example. This is the evidence to what I have always said. My God. Or you just, OLUFUNKE will just call one blogger. This is OLUFUNKE talking. Are you this and this? Give me the fucking response. Yes or yes. Can you imagine? We are civilized. You see the difference? So we are not the bullies. They are the uncultured, uncivilized touts.
Am I on to any court?
At least I need to know who you are. I don't have this number.
Give me the response. Are you any court or not?
This one sounds like an armed robber. If anybody, I don't hope that you have, if you've ever experienced robbery in Nigeria, this one sounds like an armed robber or a hired assassin. That tone, that command, that give it to me, I'll shoot you. Nancy UMEH, you will be exposed. You will be exposed. The world will know where you slept, where you pooped. You want to use the police, but they acted illegally, right? And now you want to use your touts to finish the underground work of intimidation. Everything will be exposed.
Yes, I'm Anikot. You are. I don't have this number.
Give me the response. Are you Anikot or not?
Yes, I'm Anikot.
So why you hesitating? Why did you hesitate giving me the response if you're Anikot? Oh, almighty Anikot is on. You're scared, yes?
Scared of what?
So that was the goal. This girl, you are an armed robber. You are a criminal. This person that called. This is not the same voice that called OLUFUNKE, if I'm not mistaken. If you guys think it's the same person, let me know. This sounds like a different person. This sounds like a different person. Nancy, have you seen your association of hired agberos? So the intention, the goal was to scare Anikot. That's why immediately she said, Anikot was just having a conversation. Like, okay, someone called me. Okay, who are you? That's how normal people talk. Normal people don't start vibrating and shouting the way this dog. You called somebody on the phone and you are shouting and vibrating. And the other person is trying to talk in a normal tone. Immediately you said the person is scared. The person is on their phone talking and they are scared. Okay, because you are an armed robber. You are a hired assassin. That's why she should have been scared. Okay, let's continue to listen.
Yeah, because you know what you did? We've been following you on your Facebook, the way you tackled on our teams. Kora.
The way you tackled on our teams. Teams? Which teams? You meant to say our cult. The Korean cult. Wow. She said our. You see the difference again? Even me, self, I cannot even say me and Angel, our. It's me sitting down on my page doing my thing. And Angel will sit on her page and do her thing. There is no cult. There is no group. Everybody has the right to speak their truth. But you people, one even posted, one of the Horians, she said, this person was attacking Kora, and I put up a post about it, but I was told to drop it. Inside their cult, they tell one another, no, drop that one. Okay, put up this post. Okay, do this. Okay, who told you to drop it? Me now will have my thing I'm doing. Somebody will tell me, Blessing, drop. Who are you? Who is your father? Who is your mother? Me, I decided to post something, and you will come and tell me because we are partners. You come and tell me. You will tell me the date I created my page and if your name is behind that page. But because you people are cultists, that's what you do. At least, hopefully, with this police case, Nigerians will find out about the Korean cult. Yes, it's a terrorist group. It is. You might be in denial, especially when you are inside of it. Even the so-called Janice said it the other day. I should have that video somewhere. She said, when you are inside, you will not realize it, but it's definitely a cult. Janice said it. She was inside. Now she left the group, but she cannot leave because she doesn't have a life. She claims she's no longer a Korean, but she's still attached to everything Kora Obidi. Everything that once connected her to Kora Obidi, she's still attached to that thing. And that thing is Justin Day. The people attacking Justin Dean, they are Koreans. They are attacking him because they are Koreans. They belong to the cult. So you, what's your excuse for attacking the ex of Kora Obidi as you are no longer a Korean? But I will get to your case. I will. I'm not in a hurry. But once I start, I don't feel sorry for Harold. The centimeter of his something, we will measure the depth, how deep it goes when that time comes. Just wait and just wait for the day, because that day definitely, I've already announced it, and once I announce it, it's going to happen, even if it takes 3 months. Then I'll bring out everything that I still found out. When I was analyzing this dirty Trinidad girl the other day, I didn't even remember so many things. I told you guys I'm cleaning out my phone, so I'm seeing. I looked at screenshots. I was like, gosh, this girl went this far. You go collect. God knows.
Yeah, because you know what you did. We've been following you on your Facebook, the way you tackled on our teams, Kora Obidi, the way you talked down on us to your smelling maggot mouth. Now you're scared giving us the response, giving us your identity.
Giving us. One person is talking and saying giving us. You know what I suspect? This person was calling and there were other people listening. This person didn't act as a lone wolf. This person did not act independently. Of course, she's a cultist. She's a Korean. I know that for sure. But some of them just do their own thing. When I say do their own thing, they would take that action. Usually, anyway, not always, because usually they would comment like, oh, let's do this, let's do that. Yeah? Or in their little groups. But in this case, she was not alone. She was talking to Annie Court, and she was using the we, our. So I believe there were some people actively listening to see if she was going to perform that duty that she was sent. You think you are the one with the loud voice. You are the one that can talk. You talk like a chicken. This one is Lena Agberu. You are just learning how to be a tout. That's how you sound. I don't know who can be scared of you, even the way you sound. Who is going to be scared of you? So, yeah, let's listen.
Talk down or not to your smelling maggot mouth. Now you're scared giving us the response.
Giving us the response. There were other people listening along. Giving us.
Not your identity, if you're unequal or not.
Are you okay?
You're very...
That question was like, are you okay? Are you well? Of course, we know the Koreans are not okay. You can imagine someone calls you on the phone and that person is saying 1 million nonsense. You're like, what are you saying? The Koreans, the shallow minds, they can understand one another, but we are looking at them like these people are mad. Are you well? Are you drunk? Oh my
You're
goodness.
mad. You're insane. Your own generations are insane. Do you understand me?
Why is this particular person this bitter? The person that called OLUFUNKE said, oh, you don't know these people. You are taking social media things so serious. How about this one? This one is about to have a seizure talking to Anikot. So how would you address this person? Madam Kora, I want to advise OLUFUNKE. You've not finished advising the terrorists that you work with. What advice would you give this one that is sounding like she wants to have an epilepsy? How would you advise this person?
I hope you've seen that we've arrested Angel Empire, yes? You've seen that we've arrested her, so
You think that we have arrested her? We have arrested Nancy. Your servants, your servants, they are delivering your message. Chai, people are dumb. We have arrested her. Wow. I hope OLUFUNKE will send this one to her lawyer.
You've seen that we've arrested her, so we are talking dues.
We are talking dues. Now I know this person that called. I think I know this person that called. The sound, the voice just struck. And I might be wrong, but let me listen to the rest. I think I know this person that called. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. I think I'll just let me play the whole thing so that I will be sure before I mention the name. I'll play the whole thing, but I think I know the person. Oh my God, if it's you, oh gosh. I'm just about to start a new series.
Somebody called me. Okay. I don't know.
Let me.
Civilized country. You can't do me nothing. I blog what I see on social media. Right. So you can't do me nothing. Yes, you can't do me nothing. Now, guys, listen to what I heard. Listen, guys. Listen to it.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Hello, who am I speaking with, please?
Am I on to Anikot?
Who are you, please?
You don't fucking need to know who I am. Just give me the fucking response, yes or yes. Am I on to Anikot?
At least I need to know who you are. I don't have this number.
You fucking answer the questions. Give me the response. Are you Anikot or not?
Yes, I'm Anikot.
So why you hesitating? Why did you hesitate giving me the response if you're Anikot? Oh, almighty Anikot is on. You're scared, yes?
Scared of what?
Yeah, because you know what you did. We've been following you on your Facebook, the way you tackled on our teams, Kora Obiti, the way you talk down on us to your smelling maggot mouth. Now, you're scared giving us the response, giving us your identity if you're Anikot or not.
Are you okay?
You're very stupid. You're mad. You're insane. Your own generations are insane. Do you understand me? I hope you've seen that we've arrested Angel Empire, yes? You've seen that we've arrested her, so we are talking dues. We are actions. We speak louder than boys. Do you understand me?
Who are you, please? Who are you? Who are you?
The next person in prison. You're going to spend your next generations, your first generations to come. You're not going to see them. You're going to spend your life in prison. Do you understand?
Really?
If you don't take care, if you don't seek
Nancy, are you proud? Are these the people you people call Koreans? Oh my God. The bottom feeders. These are the slum products that you people call Koreans. These ones. And Nancy, you're writing petitions. When the actual bullies are inside of your camp. The people you come live for every day. Hey, Koreans. They are the actual bullies, and you had the guts to write a petition.
Your mouth, you're going to spend your... You're not going to see them. You're going to spend your life in prison. Do you understand? Really? If you don't take care, if you don't zip up your mouth, you're going to spend your life, your next generations in prison. Do you understand me?
You can't do me anything. I live in a civilized country. You can't do me anything.
There's no place in this planet that you can hide, that we can't find you.
I never hide. I always say I live in New Zealand. You can't do me nothing.
Get you arrested, stupid woman.
Are you okay?
On my phone, you silly idiot.
Oh, she is the one that was even telling Annie-Court, get off my phone. And she called Annie-Court.
Wow. Thank God I recorded it. Wow. Okay.
You see the level that the supporters of Nancy UMEH and Kora can go. You can see how far they can go to bully, to harass, to try to intimidate bloggers. Just because bloggers are bloggers. What do bloggers do? Bloggers talk. Bloggers write. That's what they do online. Everything they see that they feel like, oh my God, I want to talk about it. That is what bloggers do. But you want to be crying about what bloggers do. It's just like a doctor treating patients and you want to be angry about what the doctor is doing. That's all they do. Bloggers are not here to just be watching and not saying anything. Bloggers will talk. But when you are small and small-minded, you will think you want to attack bloggers for doing what bloggers just do. It's a shame. Nancy UMEH and Kora Obidi. These are the touts, like I said, that you people have around you. You hear their tone, guys. This is what they have done to so many bloggers. Some bloggers will not even come out to say. Me, I've told you guys, there are messages for days. There is one girl from Kenya, I think I mentioned it before. She sent me, in fact, her own, what she just wrote me was death, this one will die, this one will die. The Obidis, I sent it back to them, back to sender. When the time is right, I'm going to show, because me, I keep things. I don't feel like, everything that just happens, I just post, like I lack content. No. When the time is right, I will show it. I will show it. And the girl is still there on Facebook selling bleaching cream. She's from Kenya. Some of you might know her. But the day I will come for her, she would have forgotten that, oh, she first sent me such a message. This is what they do. This is what Koreans do. Nancy UMEH, you see what your people do to people? You see what your people do to bloggers? Make sure you inform your lawyer that your hands are not clean, that your supporters go and attack bloggers. Make sure you do so. Tell that quack of a lawyer. Inform him that you are not pure, you are not innocent. Tell him that you are an instigator, Nancy. Tell him you are not a peacemaker online. Tell him you were putting benzene, petrol, gasoline in the saga, making it hotter, bigger, wider, deeper. Make sure you tell him. There is no smoke without fire. If you and your sister were not providing information for bloggers. Bloggers would have nothing about you or on you to blog about. You were creating the drama in the saga. Make sure you inform your lawyer about that before you go and cry and be writing nonsense petitions. Make sure you tell them the role you played. Because the way your petition was drafted is the way someone who never did saga, never talked about anybody, just doing their thing, and somebody just rose up from one corner and started to attack them. That's how you wrote your petition. Like, oh, you just sell pots? You're just a business person, you're just selling pots, and all of a sudden, this blogger is just coming after you. You're a liar, Nancy. Those lies you told the Koreans that they believed for over 2 years. I don't know if a judge would really sit down and buy your lies. Your petition was full of lies. The same kind of lies you can tell online. You were involved in the saga. So I think I'll just leave it here. Now we have heard what Nancy's people are doing to bloggers. Nancy, you're not innocent. Your fans and supporters are not innocent. They do worse than everything you wrote in your petition. You're saying they said your father killed mosquitoes. That we know he killed because your sister confirmed it. Not even allegedly, 100% killed. Tie. The grand mosquito killer of our time. I don't know if I should shift. If I should leave this comment area, I will not be able to read all the old comments. I would have shown you, okay, maybe before we go, I would have shown you the award of the grandest mosquito killer in the whole of Africa. That's your father, Nancy. There is nothing that can change that fact. Printed in black on white by your sister. So everything you wrote in that petition is not even up to 0.001% of what your bloggers have been doing to bloggers, what your supporters, what your fans, what your hoodlums, your Koreans, what they have been doing and what many of them still continue to do. Some of them are kind of like staying away, maybe because of this police case. Maybe, I don't know. Some of them are kind of like pulling back a bit. But some underground ones, like these ones, they are still going everywhere, trying to intimidate. Let's still go after this one. They are doing it. They are doing it. And some of them are doing it openly. Like the stupid girl from Trinidad I just met. She's still doing it openly. Not as badly as she used to before, but she still can rest. No problem. No problem. But to every action, there are consequences. All right, let me read comments. And then we'll call it a day. And maybe next time I come live, I'll do the final part of that video between Stefana and Kora. Yes. I know they'll be like, ha, blessing. This thing has not finished, though. It's finished for you. It didn't finish for me. Because me, I have my own program. So my program is not your program. Even if I decide to come 3 months later to do it, that's my page, that's my content, that's my program. Okay, Horians, deal with it. Can't believe people can be puppies for 3 years plus. Just came to social media just to be a puppy. For 2 girls who don't really care about your life. They don't care about where you're coming from, where you're going to, whether you've eaten, whether your children are sick. They don't care. They're just looking for their own money. And you are just a puppy. I don't understand how. I don't know. When you see that these girls are just all about money. Yeah, that's what I said. That's one of the reasons Kora Ogridi should be thankful that she's now living in the US, because even though she doesn't think so, the legal system is a lot better. Of course. Of course. She knows. She knows. Let's see comments before we go. We're going to end the video very soon. That's another thing. Someone is saying they should have been notified. China should have been notified that Nancy and Cheta were coming so they could arrest them. The people saying, why didn't you announce you were coming to Nigeria? Why didn't Nancy announce she was going to China? All those nonsense she did, they were pre-recorded. She was already in China before she started posting. All those videos you saw her of China. Why didn't she go live? Why didn't she inform beforehand that she would be going to China? If she did, I don't know, which I doubt. Why didn't she do so? Useless Horians. Everything you do and say to other people, pointing fingers, applies directly and immediately to you, because you are saying it. So you should reflect on yourself before you pass that same message to other people. Why didn't Nancy announce? Why is Nancy not giving us her location? Blessing, you did not give us your location, so that kidnappers will come and kidnap the skeletons of your mother that they don't know, they don't even know where they buried her. Why didn't you show your location? Even when I'm in Europe, I don't show my location. How much more in a shit hole like Nigeria? You think people count the obedis? That because of the obedis, you go and be tying yourself somewhere. Who are they? They are in one corner in Lagos, and you think the whole of Nigeria is Lagos. You think the whole of Nigeria is Lagos. Nancy is in one place like that on the mainland. I know the place, whether Salami, whatever, on the mainland. That's where, or Fatah is some. I'll check the place. That's where she is. And you think people that are in Calabar, people that are in Anambra, people, they will be hiding for somebody who is far away in Lagos. Lagos to where I was is even like 8 hours by road. That you people are so dumb. So why is Nancy not telling us her location in China? Since wherever you go in this life, you must show your location, because everybody is supposed to be a prostitute like Kora Obidi, dropping her location so that customers can easily locate her when she goes abroad. No, not everybody is irresponsible. So don't use her to measure every other person. So many people, content creators, are not only responsible, but are also protective of their relatives. And they don't put their whole life on social media just for stars and money. Kora Obidi needs to put her location and where she goes, where she eats, where she poops on social media, because that's what feeds her. Don't expect that same energy from any other blogger, whether in Nigeria or anywhere. The Nancy that is in Nigeria, does she tell you her location? Nobody even cares to kidnap Nancy, because they will only get Naira. Nothing will come out of it. How much more somebody coming from abroad? They have to come and be telling you their location to prove to you that they are not hiding from the sister of a prostitute. You Horians, you baffle me. Sometimes I'm baffled. I'm like, okay, I have always known these people don't think. They don't think. But this one, I'm shocked that they cannot even think a bit further than the ordinary. They cannot. They cannot reason. Like, why didn't Nancy tell us her location now in China? Who is Nancy hiding from? Nancy, tell us where you are. Why are you not doing videos, Nancy? Why are you not going live? If they born you, talk about Justin. Now you are in China, you are hiding. That's how dumb you people sound. Because you think everybody is as senseless and useless as Kora Obidi, that wants to go live 11 times a day wherever she is, or lose cannon, or whore, looking for customers. Don't expect that from me. Don't put me in the same bottle. Like a futureless, ambitionless opportunist looking for digital coins, looking for stars online every day. Is that life? Then me also, I have to, I'm live, I'm live. Like, are you mad? That you even expected that of me is an insult. Even in the Netherlands, do I go live every day telling you where I am? How much more in a foreign land? A goat will always be a goat. I cannot expect a goat to reason like a cat. You must show me that you are a goat when you speak, when you talk. Go and ask Nancy why she's not going live. Ask her. Ask her why she's not showing her location. Ask her. Think everybody is useless like Kora Obidi. Kora Obidi doesn't have a life. She will even be looking for people to kidnap her and sleep with her. Is that not her childhood? Is that not her life? Is that not her future? Nonsense. If you have your children, pack them, take them to the Caribbean, take them to Africa, and be sharing your location everywhere. Yes, post your location on social media and tell me if you will survive 3 days. Do it. Go live. Nonsense. By the way, oh my goodness, I almost forgot. Hey, we are here not only to talk and raise awareness. We are also here for fundraising. Jesus Christ. Thank you to everybody who has donated. Last time I checked, we had, let me remove the comment a bit so that we can read. 9,668. Oh my God. And I have the link up on YouTube just in case some of you still want to donate. A lot of you have donated. I cannot even expect or ask or demand. No, I cannot. But if anybody here is new or you are an OG donor and you still feel like doing so, by all means, God bless you richly. We have raised this much money, and let me read out the names of the last couple of people that donated after last live. Let's go to the link. Yeah, let's go to the GoFundMe. You can find the link in the comments, in the description on YouTube. I didn't put it on Facebook, but I'll add it in the comments. Let's see. Okay, so time to donate, guys. Let's not, I know we talked a lot this evening, but we are here to continue to raise funds because, like I said earlier on, the case is still ongoing. And we are already in May, and you know that it was adjourned. And this is the month, May. We are already in May. So anytime from this month, anytime at all, we can just hear that OLUFUNKE affair is in Lagos to go to court. And it's ongoing. Like I told you guys from the onset, there will be many appearances. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see what happens during next session in court. Yeah. However, we are still raising funds. The lawyers need to be funded and every other cost that is expected to, to be made in a case like this. Yes. So GoFundMe was created for emergency, unplanned expenses like this, medical situations, even education. Some people use GoFundMe to raise funds to be able to pay their tuition, legal situations like this, not to come and raise money for your children. That idiot asking, you don't know you could have used the money. May your children be begging online for you to even be asking that question. It means you belong to the bloodline of the Obidis. You belong to the bloodline of the Obidis. We reject it, that may our children not be the point of begging. You come and use your children to be begging or to be gathering funds, to be raising money. You are mad. Go and meet Kora. That's our generation. Her sister is also using content baby, because if they use the older babies, no be every year they collect money, you know. But content baby now, it looks like content baby is not also collecting money, so they have to enter pot again. Just look at the yama yama. What did they benefit after 2 years of rubbish? Guys, don't forget the real enemy. Focus on the real enemy. That's Nancy talking. How market today? Nancy, you are no more looking for the real enemy. See your life. We are now writing petitions in Nigeria. The real enemy you were looking for is in America now. He's still with his 2 children. That's the biggest shame for the Horians. That's the biggest shame, because Kora Obidi told them that she was going to have a freedom to share and show her children. And even the day before court, she said she was going to have her children. Even Justin said, I will let her have them. Why didn't she go to court to say, my lawyer, look at this video. Oh yeah, this man is not ready. He cannot. Why didn't she do that? She played all of you. The same man is with his children every other week, having equal time with a woman. Shame and disgrace. They didn't even give him 10%. They didn't even give him 2 days a week. They didn't even give him 3 hours a day. They gave him 50%, 2 weeks a month for you, the man. 2 weeks a month for you, the woman. It means he's doing something right. So if you want to cry on his shoulders every day, good luck to you. Usually they give women more time with the children. But in Justin's case, he has equal. That says a lot. So go and look for the group of companies of the Obidis using children, exploiting children to be begging money on GoFundMe. Okay. Okay, let's okay, so the link is there, and we are at, oh my god, we are at 48%, guys. So we need 2 more percent. Oh my god, 2 more percent to reach 50%, to reach $10,000. Hi, 10,000 hot dollars. Hey, wele. So if there's anybody here, while I read the comments, if you're here and you want to donate, Very Dark Man is going through his own case. As big as Very Dark Man is, he still got arrested. So why should you be feeling like, oh my god, something great happened? Nancy wrote a petition and they arrested OLUFUNKE. Why are you fooling yourself? Do you know the big politicians that they were able to arrest, even if at the end of the day they still get away with, with nothing, and get away with everything they've done wrong, but they still get arrested. So what's the celebration? That's why I don't understand. So let's also pray for VDM, because they are still kind of like, from all indications, they are not being straightforward with exactly what he did, the petitions against him and bail conditions, and so God will help him. Okay, let's see comments. Yeah, it's all about power. They hold a person to appease their ego. They like to see them powerless. Yes. And then the petitioners would come to the police station all dressed up. Like, okay, it doesn't say anything. You can't kill somebody's spirit. You cannot. And I saw they were posting pictures of OLUFUNKE. OLUFUNKE she's a legend. She's great. Because the Lagos she went to, that's not where she lives. She didn't even have the time to even take clothes along. Oh, let me take clothes, so I will be arrested. Let me take clothes. Let me take shoes. Let me take makeup. No, nothing. And you want to take a picture of her to say what exactly? to say what? I don't get it. I don't understand. Or they have boutiques at the police station where she can buy clothes. Like, Nancy, whatever you sow in life, you will reap. This petition you wrote is also tying you down. Because this month, your papa will still carry his stomach and go to the court. Your papa will still leave that slump where he lives, that swamp with mud all over, where houses are sinking. That place that he lives, I always forget the name of that place. He will still abandon that place and come to you people and travel all the way to the courthouse. At almost 70 years old, he's doing monthly court appearances. What a shame. Your mates, in fact, you are condemned already. There's no need. Let's read comments. Hello, Saliswa. Yes, nah. They can compare their dirty yashes with OLUFUNKE. Someone says Njoh has helped. Oh, wait. Hello. Hi, good evening.
You want to, may I share something which is so funny right now while she's in China?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, good evening, ladies. It's Bonnie. So, the part that I find funny right now is Nancy's like, come with me to China. Come with me to China. Like she's going on vacation. I'm sure that, I beg your pardon?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. So, I'm sure that, of course, the sewer rats, they're like, oh my God, Nancy's going on vacation. How nice. So for y'all that are Nancy and Kora followers, let me give you guys the real tea. And let me know if I'm wrong. There's something called clickbait online. Nancy can go to all the provinces in China. She can go visit the Shaolin monks, go and, hang out with her friends, show that she's having dinner. That's fine. A lot of business people, when they go somewhere out of town or out of the country, they will enjoy a good time with their friends. But 9 chances out of 10, they're on business. Just because they'll enjoy themselves doesn't mean that they're not on business. Let me tell you what's really going on. Nancy watches the news. I'm sure that she watches the news just as much as anyone else. And she watches very closely. The image that she tries to portray to her followers especially is that she's in the upper echelon of women, especially in Nigeria, and trying to include herself with other women of power in different parts of the world. Or not power, I should say, but other women that have become successful. And so she wants to try to rub elbows with those women. There is a family on Facebook right now, because you could search anything. There's a family called the Cochlins and family. It's an Igbo gentleman that lives in Enugu, and he have a wife that's Chinese, and she's currently in China right now. And they live in Nigeria, but what they do every period, like maybe every 3 months, the wife goes to Nigeria because she's a real housewife when she's at home. But when she goes to China, she's in warehouses. She's on her tablet. She's making sure shit goes onto these containers. And they fly that shit right back into Africa. And that way they don't have to go through the middleman for the cost of the things that they buy. So right now, while some of y'all think that, oh my God, Nancy's such a wealthy woman. No, Nancy hasn't been traveling because she needed the money to travel to China so that she could go and bump and rub elbows with some of these people so that she can start buying things wholesale. You got to remember, this is a woman who brags about oh, my father gave us an education. I went to American school. I went to college. But you are a pot seller turned social media, Tamu baby. You know, you why aren't you doing what you started? Didn't you go to school to be a nurse? Nurse turned pot seller turned social media influencer. What's next? Now you're trying to go to China because you've been watching the news. Let me not keep out the good part. A lot of y'all that live in here in the United States have been watching and seeing how that China has been exposing the United States for price gouging. They'll buy things from China. Let's just give you an example. They'll buy some shit from China. Just say, for example, an item might cost, for the United States, it might cost $183. But they'll come back and turn and sell it to us for $2,100. That's how they make their money. And so since Nancy has picked up on it, as smart as y'all think she is, Nancy and Boo Boo the Fool, a.k.a. Bro Code, done jumped on a plane and went to China, because remember, Bro Code ain't too smart. He's just the man that carries the luggage and shit. You get what I'm saying? Nancy is over there trying to conduct business because Nancy cannot sell those bullshit pots in the United States or anywhere else where she can actually make a profit out of what she has. So meanwhile, all of her pots are sitting in whatever warehouse or stall or shack or whatever she wants to call her warehouse. They're sitting in there collecting dust. Nancy's out trying to do business right now. Nancy is out right now trying to figure out how to come out on top because she too is feeling the effect of the economy in Nigeria. If people are experiencing this phase of the economy's declining right now, then what do you think is happening in Nigeria? People are hungry right now. You're sitting in your house like, oh yeah, let me go get a table, baby. Let me go take a trip. Let me do this. You're taking trips, and these same dumbass people are sitting in their houses going to go get recharge their data on their phones so that they can watch you live comfortably. When was the last time that you went out and took tomatoes, oil, rice, meat, salt, eggs, Indomie, any of that shit? When was the last time you went out right on the mainland where you live in Makoko? Go right down Yaba, baby. Okay? While you sitting in your house in the mainland where you claim to live on the island and people that know better, you don't. You're not there, baby. When was the last time that you went out and did half as much as OLUFUNKE did? When was the last time that you went out there and put curtains up on somebody's wall? When was the last time you made somebody feel good, made them feel like a friend? But I will tell you something, because I know that you're going to listen later. Some of these same people that follow you, that claim to be such a diehard supporter of yours, why don't you go and give these same people that watch you the explanation why they live right there in the same city as you and why you don't want to rub elbows with them? Sonia, diehard supporter of yours, came to the court date in her rented car from her cellboy husband's car dealership. She lived right there in Lagos with you. She's riding hard for you. Even one day, didn't she say she would have paid for something for you? How come you never invited her to your house? Explain to these people what you want from them and tell them the truth. That's all I got to say.
All right, Bonnie. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The sins of the past will forever haunt Nancy. Someone says the video of Nancy crying about the London attack on Kora, knowing the attack was fake, shows how low they go for money. I will come and play all those videos. I said I'll come and play 2 years of Nancy for you guys. The shame and disgrace of Nancy. Let Nancy come and rewatch herself in rewind. Let her come and watch her shame and disgrace. How she was also a tout, a hoodlum, a miscreant, online. And she still is. She's just pretending. When I have the time, maybe when I go on pension. Because so many videos, when I was going through my phone, so many videos, they are not even playing anymore. I don't know why iPhone does that. If anybody knows, please let me know. Some old videos, they don't play. I just delete them, so I don't even know what's there. If you guys know, help me. I need help with that. Let me come and play 2 years of Nancy. Crying nonsense. Oh, why can't you people leave my sister alone? They tried to kill my sister. Your sister said her fan poured acid on her. That's what she said. She said it's a Korean. She said it's a fan that did it. She said it on 3 occasions. I have 2 occasions on Instagram. I put them together. I put them on my Instagram. I might still share them one of these days. And I found 1 more occasion here on my phone with this cleanup. On 3 different occasions, she said her fan. She was attacked in London by her fan, by a fan. And Nancy was crying nonsense like a goat that is having hot steam in the face, with her black circles around her eyes, crying, fooling her age. Nancy, you are in your 30s. You're there crying nonsense, and your sister couldn't even go to London. She couldn't even go to London to help the police. And you were crying. You were crying for your head. You were crying for your shame and disgrace, Nancy. And you couldn't even come and explain to your fans. No integrity. That's where you people fail. You and your sister, you people are useless. Honestly. You people play with the emotions of people. You do yama online and you just walk away and move on like nothing happened. Why didn't Nancy come back to say, guys, we were really devastated when that thing happened, but my sister cannot go to London? Why can your sister not go? How important is that fake attack? How important? How grave was it? How serious was it in your life that you came on live video crying nonsense? Why didn't Ada come and cry? Why didn't Uche, your brother, come and cry? Because you're a drama queen, Nancy. You're a drama queen. You're an instigator. You're a bully. You came and did drama crying. Leave my sister alone. They tried to kill my sister in London. I rented a penthouse for her. You rented a penthouse for her and you went and slept in a council house with one dirty Yoruba girl like that in London, eating cockroaches with her. Look at your life. Why didn't you take an Airbnb? Why didn't you take a hotel? You went and squatted. No dining table. You were eating on the dining chair. Nancy, you are trash. You are scum. I'm telling you the truth. You pretend like you are all that, but honestly, we know what's up. You are just trash. Big girls would not go and be eating on a dining chair. When I saw that, I was like, Nancy, enter house. All you have is mouth. You just make mouth because you want people to think highly of you. But your level never reach. We know big girls for Lagos. We know. Your name no enter. You're not sister of Olosho. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. I'll be explaining so that you can really understand. She was crying, but today her sister told us, well, not today, but at this point in time, we know that according to her sister, it was too expensive to go to London to go and assist the police to catch her alleged attacker, because she knows the attack was set up by her and her fans and Nancy. Fake. If it's a lie, come and sue me. Come and prove that that attack was not set up by you, Nancy, your sister and your fans. Some of the people that came to the meet and greet. Come and prove it. Come and sue that, oh, Blessing said, come and you will see something. Fake ass sisters. Money hungry. Money is your life, both of you. Money. That money people are pursuing like you've never seen money before. Like the way people pursue. The way people pursue money, like money will just finish. Money will just finish. That's how people run after money. It's so devilish the way you do it. Everybody wants to make a living, yes. And there is honor in getting clean money that you will be proud, not the kind of money people will spit on you. Look at your younger sister dancing on TikTok to some random guy. I looked at her, I was like, let me spit on this thing here. You, a mother of 2 children, she was opening her shirt, doing her stomach. I saw it on Bobby Johnson. What a shame. And that's your sister Nancy. Enter house, man. Enter house. Like, that money people are looking for, I hope you become bigger than Aliko Dangote. Because you can't tell me it's not the same regular money that people sit down comfortably and on their phones they are making that money. You people are, you are on TikTok, you are on Twitch, you are on YouTube, you are on Instagram, you are on Jesus, and you are still begging. My God. Work smart, don't work too hard. People are working hard, you are sweating, you are slaves, and you are still begging. That's the worst part of it. The other video I watched yesterday on Bobby Johnson, that she was showing, I think the daughter got injured because she was battling on TikTok. And they posted that video in the comments, the TikTok video, the battle. She lost the It's not even like, oh, my daughter got injured, but at least I won the battle. No. What did you gain? Your daughter got injured and you lost the battle. A loser. You can imagine. I'm like, when will this person ever receive sense? Well, never. Okay, let's read comments so that we go home. We've really stayed here for long. Yes. Nancy is a coward. Someone says Nancy knew that Justin's threat was real when he said he would release those text messages showing Cheta wanting to sleep with Kora, her sister. Ew. That shut down Nancy fast. Yes, it did. Because after that, before Justin sent her a cease and desist, some of you might not even be aware that Justin didn't send this Nancy a cease and desist letter. Before then, she was always mentioning his name, like really mentioning Justin. After the cease and desist, you could see she pulled back. And then after the bombshell of Justin Dean exposing Cheta and Kora, she shut down and she was hiding under no eyes. Nancy, what happened to no eyes? Now it's no shame. See your life. After all the noise, no eyes. Guys, continue making it loud. Don't keep quiet. What happened now to no eyes? All your fans, they became no brain. All those grannies doing t-shirts. Shame. No brain. Just imagine. No eyes. The man has his 2 children. My God. So she hid under no eyes for long, but it still didn't work out for Nancy. So she wants to beat Justin, but it's not working out because Justin was not married to the big mouth. No, Justin was not. She was just penetrating in a matter that actually is not her business. Your sister's business. You can help your sister, support her, give her a shoulder to cry on. Not coming to fuel the situation, making it worse online, making it bigger, making it stay longer. One thing with social media, if you want something to die down quickly online, don't talk about it. If it's your case, don't talk about it. Let the people who want to talk. Let them rant. When they finish, they themselves, they will enter house by themselves. But if they talk for 3 days and you want to talk, instead of them to stop after 3 days, they will extend it again for another 3 days. Then you want to talk again. Then it will keep extending. That's what Nancy did to her sister. And Nancy was monetizing every bit of it. Nancy didn't want it to die down. Even this final blow that Kora gave her fans, Nancy came out and revolted. She said, guys, no, it's not you. She was talking to. guys, no, she doesn't mind. She wouldn't actually mind, even if you people want to continue to drag anybody. She just doesn't want her daughters. She wouldn't mind if you want to continue drag anybody. Based on what, Nancy? The dragging that you are not bold enough to drag yourself, because you know he's going to expose your husband, Cheta. That's why you are sending Koreans to go and drag him. Why couldn't you just tell the Koreans, guys, you people have dragged everybody. People have dragged us. You have dragged them. And my sister said she doesn't want this kind of support. Let us all rest. But no, you, the elder one, came out and said, my sister wouldn't actually mind if you want to continue to drag. Let them drag your... In fact, shame. Nancy, don't worry. Unless I don't have time, just be praying that blessing should not have time. Come and play your 2 years shame and disgrace. 2 years poverty. Your first video that you looked like a house girl. I'll come and show you and see how you looked then. See how you look now. The money from your sister's blood and tears. Your sister made you. Justin didn't made your sister. You benefited from the divorce. So Justin didn't actually made you indirectly. If he didn't divorce your sister, you wouldn't be where you are today. Come and tell us where you traveled to in 2021, in 2020. Okay, 2020 was Corona year, and 2021 also part of it. But even in Corona year, many of us can tell you where we went. Even in the midst of Corona, doing COVID test. What did they even call that? Was it SARS or... I can't remember. There was a name for it. Anti-whatever. Come and tell us where you traveled to in 2019. 2018, 2017, that now you can run that your mouth to say an average Nigerian travels 4 times a year. We want to see where Ada Obi traveled to, apart from Anambra to bury your father-in-law or wherever. We want to see which countries she traveled to 4 times last year, and her husband. We want to see. We want to see. Can run your mouth and talk nonsense. My goodness. Okay, I might not be able to read all the comments because of time. So, let's thank our donors. Last time we had... Wait, let me see. Okay. Don't want to skip anybody. Okay, we had Charmaine Campbell, we had Angel AB 6 days ago, we had Karina, we had Anonymous, and then we had Janice Tibbs, we had Veronica Spencer 5 days ago, and Gwendolyn 1 day ago. Wow, when we were not even live. Thank you so much. We also had Michelle an hour ago. Oh my goodness. So we have a donor for today. Thank you, Michelle. Please help me thank Michelle in the comments. So, like I said, the link is on my Facebook page. It's just right on top of my page. Once you go there, that's the first thing you see. Anytime at all, because that link is just active, always active, anytime. It doesn't have to be now. If you want to do it now, you can go ahead, but the link is always there. So if you're not ready today, it's fine. If you're ready tomorrow or next tomorrow, just go to my Facebook page. You'll find the link, click on it and donate. We are still talking about this. We are still on this movement. The case is still ongoing, and this month is another court appearance. Yeah. And if you're watching now on YouTube and you want to donate right now, the link is also in the description. Go ahead and do so. Thank you all so much. And somebody gave me, oh my God, Janice gave me $10 on YouTube. Oh, thank you. God bless you. You are appreciated. Janice says, love this page and the ladies here. Blessing, this is for you. I already did. Oh, my love. Thank you so much. But we are already committed. Unfortunately, God knows I appreciate the fact that you did this, but we will put 70% of it in the GoFundMe. We need to push that GoFundMe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And I see you. I see you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, that was just amazing. Okay, so the link, like I said, is on YouTube, on the inside the description of this video. If you go there, you will find it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna end the video. Let me put a mark on the last comment that I read, so that in case I still want to read comments later, I know where to start. Well, I think I missed it already. Okay, let me just put this one. I read this before, but okay, I think we are gonna go now. You guys will see me when next you see me. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Hopefully tomorrow even. You never know. So I'll come and finish what we started on Stefana, yeah? And some other matters arising. There are some other things that I've seen that, oh my God, I just want to talk about. But when I have the time, I will come. 2 different things, oh, like, oh my God, very interesting. Yes, you guys, go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. If there is anything, inbox me, guys, and keep me updated. Thank you all again, once again. And I hope that next time we come here, we are going to celebrate 49%. I'm really looking forward to that. And of course, eventually we'll get to 50% and hopefully 100%. But I know that very soon we are going to enter 50%. Thank you all once again. Have a good day. Enjoy your day. And I'll see you when I see you. Continue to stand up for what is right. Don't let anybody tell you you're not enough. Don't let anybody shut you up because they never bath. They don't feed you. They can tell you what to do. Thank you. And for the goats, the puppies going about calling people, please try get a life. Just try. If you want to become a blogger, go ahead, create a page. This nonsense is not a career. Going about calling people, dropping voice notes, it's not a career. No, it's not. Get a life, a proper life. All right, guys, thank you so much. I remember listening to the Analyst, and I will catch you on my next one. Bye, guys. Bye.